Federal Reserve Bank, this 33 sign, isn't gonna do it anymore. Notice how the whole thing looks like a prison camp. We got 2 cameras over there, and there's like 6 over there. Hey guys, you can probably see me. And the Fed, and that Federal Reserve Bank, and this bank, and the Federal Reserve Private Bank. Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Federal Reserve Bank of New York. And the Fed. And the Fed. Look at that shit, bro. They have like gargoyles up on that thing. Hell yeah. Reserve Private Bank has to go. We are being lied to. Only real money is gold and silver. They create the economic booms and busts that have caused us so much heartache. Everybody, Federal Reserve is a private bank that has stolen our money, and we gotta end it. If Obama wanted change, he would have said, end the Fed, end the income tax. All of those are not constitutional. Not constitutional means illegal. You guys hear about the flood protection team? They pump money, billions of dollars into the stock market every day to keep it from cooking. Billions of dollars are being pumped into a big Ponzi scheme, which is robbing us blind. Federal Reserve is a private bank. They are stealing your savings through inflation. They cause inflation. They cause economic booms and busts. Federal Reserve caused the housing bubble. So Foreign Relations stated in his article, the state sovereignty must be altered in a globalized era, that a system of world government must be created and sovereignty eliminated in order to fight global warming as well as terrorism. Those who give up essential liberties to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. That was Benjamin Franklin. He warned us. He warned that our freedoms would be stolen. Give me control of a nation's money, and I care not who makes its laws. Mayor Amstel Brower Rothschild. It is enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system. For if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. That was Henry Ford. Banking establishments are more dangerous than standing armies. That was Thomas Jefferson. He warned us that a private central bank is more dangerous to us than a standing army. If the American people ever allowed private banks to control the issue of their money, first by inflation and then through deflation, the banks and corporations that grow up around them will deprive the people of their property until their children will wake up homeless on the continent their forefathers conquered. That was Thomas Jefferson. Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, they all warned of us. The founding fathers have warned us of our economic problems. The only way they believed we could ensure prosperity is through gold and silver money. That is the only constitutional form of money. Gold and silver. Our money is not backed up by gold and silver right now with the Federal Reserve Private Bank. It's a private bank note. Can everybody get that through their head? It is not redeemable in gold and silver. Your money is not backed by real money. The Federal Reserve Bank is robbing us blind. Look at the oil today, guys. Enjoy the oil prices for a little bit because they can only go back up with the Federal Reserve Private Bank printing all this fake money. Federal Reserve notes are not redeemable in gold and silver. That is the only true form of money the Constitution says it's supposed to be. We need gold and silver money in order to ensure that we don't have confiscation through inflation. We are being all robbed. The economic booms and busts, they are not natural. They are created by by the Federal Reserve and its policies. Federal Reserve isn't federal, there is no reserve. The Federal Reserve is a private bank owned by internationalists.
Our government borrows money from this private bank, which puts it on our tab, which is our federal income tax.
The federal income tax goes directly to the Federal Reserve private bank.
The shareholders.
Ronald Reagan did a study in 1984 and found that $0 of the income tax goes towards government functions. All the money is spent before a single dime of it gets used by government. Your Federal Reserve is not going towards government. Your Federal Reserve is not going towards anything. Article 1, Section 10 of the United States Constitution says that no state shall make anything but gold and silver money in payment of debt.
My parents, sir.
Where is our gold? Where is our silver? It's been robbed by the Federal Reserve Bank. The Federal Reserve caused the 1929 economic crash. Our money is being used against us to create a world government to enslave us.
David Rockefeller admits in his own memoirs, page 405, he admits to being part of a conspiracy in the United States. Read his book, his own words.
These international bankers fund both sides of a war in order to get countries heavily into debt. Oh, geez, our country heavily into debt. I would say, hell yeah.
David Rockefeller in his memoir admits that he wants to end the sovereignty of our country for our use of our own money. Page 405, his own memoir, his own words. He admits to being part of a secret cabal to end the United States. We know it. This is truth. This is fact. It's in his own book. Which brings us up to the question of why these buildings fell down. If the President of the United States is sitting in a school classroom reading a book upside down, you could see it on the newscast. The book was upside down. He did not care. He did not evacuate the man when he was under serious danger. Really, inside job. The finances behind it. $2.3 trillion missing from the Pentagon. Where did that money go? 9/11 was an inside job. Our economic collapse is an inside job. You better wake up because you're being robbed. This is facts. Research. But they create the crises for prompt reaction solutions. They create it, and then we react, and they offer up the false solution, passing bills through Congress in support of destroying our sovereignty, which is of this nation, for a global government. $4 worth of penny 100 years ago. What will it be 5 years from now? Will it be worth anything with the cutting of our interest rates for Bernanke? Once you got a country heavily into debt, you can control it. That is what's happening to our country, and that is why the third world is also suffering. They bring in private bank currencies in there. They give them a loan, and then since they can't pay it back, they take people's land. They take people's water districts. They take people's livelihoods away. The Federal Reserve is a private central bank robbing us blind through our savings, our children's savings, our children's education savings. They're all being confiscated through the schemes of the Federal Reserve private bank, which does this on purpose. They do this to bring countries down. That is what's happening to us right now. We must end the Federal Reserve private bank. Increase the money supply, you cause prices to go up. Prices going up are only a symptom of inflation. Anybody here heard of the Constitution of the United States of America? It guarantees all of our rights. The Constitution said itself that gold and silver are only true forms of money. We don't have gold and silver back money. No. Money is nothing but a big IOU. It is not owned by us. It is owned by internationalists who are using our own money against us.
Right. They've been doing it, right?
Since 1913.
what is it? The
Rockefeller, New World Order.
Jekyll, the something, the
Jekyll Island. The creature from Jekyll Island.